episode of Homegrown How-Tos. I'm Chris, and today we're going to talk about getting ready to start your plants. Now, we've all got that dead time between cool weather crops and your springtime crops that come in. So we're going to talk a little bit about what you can do in the off season that will get you better prepared to start the Now, first thing you want to do, if you're going to start your own seeds indoors, you have to know what zone do you live in. I live in zone 6. Some maps that you look at will say 6A, 6B, pretty much the same, but I'm in the warmer of the two 6 zones. Now, basically that means it does get down at the coldest right around 0 degrees. Occasionally we will have days that go below. Most of the time, unlike this year, come January, which is what time of year it is, it's usually down in at least the 20s, but for some reason this year in January, we've only seen a few days that were below 40 But having said that, what do you do in the off season after you've established your growing zone that you live in? The first thing I like to do is kind of figure out, what am I going to plant? Well, I pretty much plant the same things year after year, but the one thing that I like to do the most is, after I've established what my average last frost day is, I'll take a calendar for the upcoming year and I will go in and I'll start marking what days do I need to begin my plants indoors. And today is actually the 24th of January. It's my aunt's birthday. But we'll take, and I know that any time now I can begin to start my onions indoors. But come February, there's actually a few more things. Some of mine, some of my wife's flowers that I start for. March is when it really gets going. You've got your tomatoes, peppers, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and there's just all kinds of things that you start in March, along with numerous different flowers. So, and then here, the last frost-free date, actually on average happens to be my birthday. So we kind of plan accordingly from there. So we'll go in, have those done, and by this time of year, we've already got all of our seeds, and this whole thing is full of seeds, flowers, and vegetables that we're going to plant this year. Save our own seeds. This is corn that we grew last year. We saved the seeds out of it, let them dry out on the cob, and then broke them off. And we have all different kinds of things. We've already got our beans. We've got a couple different types of kale. There's some red Russian kale, strawberries. Didn't know I needed the receipt. And we go all the way to the far end of it. I don't know if you can read that or not. Those are ghost peppers. Different types of lettuces, spinach. I've actually got some trees that I plant. These are apples. Just all different kinds of things. Gourds. You name it, it's in here. And even some Thai and serrano peppers. So we kind of keep everything in here, and we've got these, typically they're stored in a in the refrigerator. There are some silica packets in there, and that helps keep the moisture out. So in your off season, plan everything out. We grow all of our stuff in a raised bed, and in that raised bed, I've got 2 things of black-seeded Simpson lettuce. I didn't realize that. In those raised beds, you can actually get a little bit of a head start over planting it straight into the ground, or traditional row crops. So over the course of the year, keep that in mind. Stay ahead and plan ahead is the biggest key. Your seed started in a successful time frame. We hope you like the information that you've seen here today. And in the bottom, you can like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we possibly can. But that's all for now, and I'm Chris with Homegrown How-Tos. Thanks. Have a great day.